Barbie's got a new flip phone, Ringo's a robot now, and can someone take the wheel of this flying car? We're taking a look at some of the most interesting and unusual tech coming out of this week's Mobile World Congress here on your News Refresh. But before we plug in, give us a hot subscribe at the News Refresh on YouTube to get more weird and interesting news stories each and every day. And like this video so the algorithm knows you want more. Thanks. So Mobile World Congress in Barcelona is an annual trade show for the cell phone industry that dates back to the 1980s, when mobile phones looked like this. And considering our friend Barbie's long history with everything from clamshell phones to Bluetooth earpieces, it should come as no surprise that she's about to unleash another high-tech communications product to her hordes of pink-clad fans.
I'm really happy, in fact excited, to announce that Barbie will soon have her very own flip phone. We'll be saying, hi Barbie, probably, in a whole different new dimension. In fact, when HMD told us about these insights that they were mentioning about people wanting to disconnect in the modern world, we were really intrigued. The solution of a flip phone to meet really consumers where they are, together with the iconic Barbie, sounded like the perfect partnership.
That's Mattel's marketing director of Barbie dolls at the conference, discussing plans to release a Barbie flip phone. Yes, the type of classic flip phone she likely traded in long ago to get a smartphone.
Barbie is more culturally relevant than ever today. So with this new flip phone, we are targeting fans from all ages, from kids that will have their first device, from fans of all ages, from people that maybe did not have thought about Barbie before, but now they are really into the trend of having something that is really iconic.
Now, as most of us know, Barbie is no stranger to innovative accessories. There's 2006's Barbie and Tanner, a Barbie set that features a dog that eats treats. And when you push down on its tail, it takes a dump in anticipation of cleanup time because Barbie is the best. And there's even Shaving Fun Ken, which comes with a quote shaver and quote shaving cream to simulate what it's like to shave, with a disappearing, reappearing beard that skips the whole razor burn stage. But for this forthcoming Barbie flip phone, Mattel is partnering with a tech company called HMD, or Human Mobile Devices, which currently makes a bunch of feature phones under the Nokia brand. Feature phones, unlike smartphones, only feature limited features, just like you would expect from a flip phone or candy bar style phone of the 90s or 2000s. And this resurgence of flip phones isn't necessarily driven by elderly Barbie fans desperate to squeeze in another quick round of Snake. An analyst firm that spoke to ZDNet a few months ago noted that Gen Z and millennials are actually driving the adoption of feature phones to help cut down on screen time. And HMD cites research that finds nearly 4 in 10 16 to 24-year-olds worry they spend too much time on their smartphones. Though to be fair, cutting back on smartphones means you might be missing out on crucial notifications like these.
Our feature phones are designed to provide a temporary or extended retreat from constant pings and alerts. Our innovation is focused on fostering a balanced relationship with technology, one that enhances your lives and puts you firmly in command of your interactions.
This guy's the chief marketing officer of HMD, who notes that feature phones are selling pretty well these days.
And just an example of what we did in 2023 was we basically doubled our sales of the flip phones in 23, because that offers exactly that alternative. And very interesting, it's very much the younger audiences that are buying into the traditional flip phones.
This new Barbie flip phone promises to embody the vintage chic of the original girl empowerment brand with a dash of pink and, of course, sparkle. And while they haven't shown off the actual device yet, though we can probably surmise it'll be larger than the one in Barbie's hand here, it's set to release this summer.
Barbie fans will have this device in their hands from July. We've been working together with HMD, designing this first flip phone together and bringing to life all these designs that are coming from the past of the brand and that will delight Barbie fans.
Now, while it may seem unusual for a tech conference to focus on, yesterday's tech, that's not to say that everyone else is spending their time on a future of the past. Since 2014, a side event at MWC called 4YFN, 4 years from now, has focused on supporting the growth of founders of tech startups. So, come 2028, maybe we'll be replacing Ringo with this robot.
Without the permission, there is not the completely connection with any other play. That's because we created this kind of concert system.
That's the CEO of Emotion Wave, a company that's come up with the AI concert system, which features robotic drums aimed at people that don't have much of a music background, or don't have a drummer handy for a live ensemble, so that people can create and play their own music. This company's working on metaverse-adjacent tech around AI music creation, music performance robotics, and live streaming for things like a low-latency, offline music studio and stage experience, backed by the help of an AI robotic band. Looks like Chuck E. Cheese may have been ahead of his time. Carter Robeford on the drums wasn't the only musical innovation at 4YFN. This startup, Music Scene, wants to help orchestra conductors work on their skills without having to assemble an expensive live ensemble for rehearsals. I guess Mark Zuckerberg got first chair.
Music Lab is an immersive learning platform that allows musicians to practice and interact with virtual bands and orchestras. In this case, it's like kind of a simulator of rehearsals. So what our first prototype consists on orchestra conducting. So you can put on your headsets, and with the hand tracking of Oculus Quest 2, you can conduct an orchestra in real time.
The director of 4YFN notes that startups like these at shows like these are effectively proving their worth, meaning this might be a pretty big audition for our friend on the sticks here.
Yeah, I think startups have become a very important player of the modern economy. I think that we've seen many success cases, and it's super cool to see how a startup event such as 4 years from now is today at the center of the biggest Mobile World Congress. We've seen many startups that have justified their value. No? They've been able to become big corporations, they've been able to create market value, and as well in many cases they have been capable of creating progress for society that is very important for 4 years from now.
Of course, when it comes to progress for society, it's hard to imagine a wish that's more futuristic than the flying car. We've seen these things dreamt up for years, hoping to one day usher in a nice new world where this is our everyday reality. And thanks to a company called Alef Aeronautics, they're ready to imagine a world full of traffic in the clouds.
It's really a flying car, like the one you know from the science fiction. Science fiction is cool, but there should be like particular case, and this is our idea, our product, so it drives and flies. So why it should, obviously flying option, that's how you can use efficiently, how we can commute efficiently without traffic. So what driving? Why driving? Driving option is the goal not to change existing infrastructure.
That's the chief technology officer of Alef. The company says they've got 2 working prototypes of these things, which can drive on normal roads, take off into the air vertically, and then, just start flying around. They say these flying cars can carry 2 people, have a driving range of 200 miles, and have a flying range of 200 miles. Though if you've ever worried about range anxiety on the side of the road, one can only imagine the anxiety of you realizing you forgot to charge your battery from way up above.
It has 8 motors, electric propulsion. We're using LiPo batteries available on the market, so idea is to go to the market as fast as possible. We are not particularly stuck for the particular powertrain, so we can use hydrogen, for example. Hydrogen cells, yeah.
The company believes these things will initially cost around $300,000, with the price eventually coming down when they're produced at scale.
And we are in the business of solving traffic problem. It's a big challenge for cities, for humanity, and that's what we are doing. We are thinking to use the airspace. So you can go under the ground, you can do things on the ground, so we are going above the ground.
Alef hopes to go into production on these flying cars by 2025, as long as air traffic regulations allow them to be in the air. Now, whether these ambitions are about to take off or simply pie in the sky minus the pie, one thing about our collective future is certain. If you subscribe to @TheNewsRefresh on YouTube, you'll get more weird and interesting news stories like these each and every day. Do it.